Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation, man? It's your boy JTuck. And you see, I got my dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar said there ain't no big three, but when it comes to this Cowboys Nation stuff, man, it's a big three, man. Got my dog DMV and Rome in the building. What's going on, fellas?
What's good with you?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had to do no work. You know what I'm saying? This has been the most laziest offseason as far as a content creator you could possibly have. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't been nothing going on, bro. I ain't had to do no film on no free agents that we didn't sign. We ain't did nothing, man. Like, everybody's like, man, what's your thoughts on Rico? Well, I already had a Rico film session already clipped up. Just go watch it. You know what I'm saying? So like, we ain't got to do no work, man. But Rome, I'm starting with you, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Over here flying the plane as we in the air. Updating the thumbnail, but nah, man, I'm doing great, man. I've learned to live with what we is. This is our reality, so we gonna be happy. We gonna focus on the draft because that's something we can control.
Right, facts. DMV, how about you, man? How you feeling, man? I see you on Twitter. You've been wilding a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? But how you feeling overall, bro?
Bro, I'm feeling real good, bro. Look, hey, like you said, a whole bunch ain't going on right now, so we can talk about everything when it comes to Twitter.
Right, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back, chill and relax. You know what I'm saying? So I got some new things I'm working on. Y'all see the boxing thing starting to boom. Salute to everyone who joined in and watched me for boxing. Just got the email today, Canelo. So I'm gonna be back in Vegas here in a few weeks, man. So in May, man. So you know what I'm saying? Salute to all the boxing fans, man, because we got a lot of new subs on my side of things. So y'all probably watching this show like, what the hell is this? You know what the hell did I sign up for, man?
What's going on, Tuck?
Yeah, what is this? Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? They probably thought they were gonna get some boxing talk. Not today, but we gonna get to that later, man. But listen, y'all, Cowboys Nation, we gonna talk about a few things. Not free agency, so you can scratch that off the list. Yeah, you can scratch free agency off the list, man. There ain't gonna be no free agency tonight. Salute to my dog Mark Holmes in the building.
Salute to the OG.
OG, man. 100K, another 100K, man. Salute to Mark Holmes, Law Nation at 100K, man. That's no easy feat. It's great for our Cowboys community. I think Vach is on the verge of hitting 100K. That's 300,000. That's 300,000, man. So it shows the power of what we're doing, man. Salute to my guy. Independently. Independent. INNDP. You know, it was funny, right? So you heard about the layoffs going to NFL Network and different things are changing. Now everybody, I know why you starting YouTube. Oh, y'all want to come over here with us? Let's see, y'all come to the basement.
All them know ain't
Yeah, everybody want to come to the basement with the basement dwellers, man.
It ain't sweet over here, baby.
It's not at
It's a
all.
little bit different when you don't got ESPN or NFL behind your name.
Yeah, man. You got to run everything your damn self. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to have juice. Like, if you ain't got the juice, bro, like, hey, look, this ain't black and white. This ain't no article. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got to be able to look in front of a camera, and you got to be able to entertain people. It ain't easy.
It's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's all sold separately.
Yeah, it's sold separately, man. A lot of people don't understand that, bro. Like, cause like right now, like 2 of my systems are updating, so I haven't got like all my gadgets and gadgets to click on film. But we gonna cook anyways. Everybody else will probably be freaking out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we gonna make it work. We just gonna use the mouse, the old fashioned way, man. But getting back to these Cowboys, man. Rome, I'll start with you. Free agency. Are you just over it at this point and just moving on to the draft at the end of April, or do you still think the Cowboys could be working on something?
I'll give my quote I did yesterday on my video, man. I am completely over it. I'm trying to focus on the draft, and every time I start to focus on the draft, the Cowboys do something like sign Chima Edoga, which I could have got over that. But the Cowboys need to read the room. I'm going to say it again, like I said it yesterday. If you knew you was going to sign Chima, it's not the time to roll it out when Stephon Diggs gets traded. Probably a bad time. Might want to wait till Friday afternoon and just be like, yeah, oh, by the way, we signed somebody. The Cowboys, it's almost like they're trolling us on purpose at this point with free agency. So I'm trying my best to just focus on these things. Because, like, when I create mock drafts, although I feel like they're not going to do nothing I want to do, at least I can mentally feel like they're going to do it and feel good for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's kind of turned me into, quote unquote, the draft guy. Because this is my only chance. It's on my only opportunity that we might knock it out the park and get someone that's going to be able to change things this season. Because free agency, I given up, bro. Like, people on my channel, they know Tuck don't do no free agency content. I don't do, you know what I'm saying? Even when we signed Kendrick, I'm like, I didn't do a video on Kendrick. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I like Kendrick.
I mean,
but when that's all you get, it's like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing else.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it.
It would have been like Kendricks, Gilly, maybe Keith Fowler. it ain't got to be that epic. Like, everybody think we wanted, like, Chris Jones. I just wanted some basic groceries.
I just realized something, though, bro. Like, you got to realize that these comp picks are more important than actual free agents to them.
Well, talk about it. Like, so why you think them comp picks are so important? Are they not in win?
I don't think that they're that important, as important, but for them,
right?
Like to decide, hey, we don't want to go out on free agency. Like,
right.
Signing Chuma Adoga lets you know that they signed him so they didn't have to get anybody else and then have to give up a comp pick.
Right. Yeah.
That's why they signed him.
Let me tell you something, DMV, and a shout out to my boy, Boss Cowboy, because Boss is right in what he's been doing lately. He's been uplifting and letting everybody know how good we are with undrafted free agents and late round draft picks. But sometimes you start feeling yourself too much, and y'all know what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
And you hit on Deron Bland, right? You see some flashes from TJ Bass. You get a Marquise Bell, and then you start thinking, I don't even need big draft picks. Mm-hmm. Give me all the lower round and the undrafted free agents because I'm smarter than everybody in the room. I don't need blue chippers no more. I could just go into the back of the draft and build my teams, and that's where you're going wrong. Because one of these years, like I don't know, like last year's entire draft, you're not gonna hit on nothing because you think you're smarter than the room.
Right. Well, here's what I was saying, because I know Boss brought that up when we did a show was like 2 or 3 weeks ago about this undrafted stuff. I'm like, the undrafteds are only hitting because you bricking on your actual draft picks. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that it's not a badge of honor that you're hitting on undrafted guys. We are seeing TJ Bass play because you bricked on Matt Waletzko and you bricked on Josh Ball and you possibly could have bricked on Austin Richards. Like, that's why you're seeing these undrafted guys get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to, I mean, I get it, right? There's some undrafted guys who are good quality. And me personally, I like last year's undrafted class better than the actual drafted class. I said that when I was making my video. You know what I'm saying? But
I give over short a pass. I give over short.
Terrible thing.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, so cool. So that's why I was like such in love with Isaiah Land and some of those guys. I'm like, we actually got a lot more talent after the draft was over than we actually got throughout the draft. So, you know, I see what Boss is trying to say, man. But me personally,
no fault the Boss.
It's
glass half full thinking. I'm saying the Cowboys are just, to bank on that is crazy.
Right.
You can't bank on that.
Right.
Let me ask y'all a question. What happens if we put Boise State up against Alabama?
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Look, I'm HBCU all day. You know, hey, DMV.
No, I was an HBCU. We lost to Rutgers when I played 56-7.
Right.
Yeah, man.
56-7.
I know Marquise Bell look good, but you don't want to send FAMU out there versus Alabama.
Right.
It ain't gonna go the way you want it.
Right. Yeah, and that's what they don't understand. You know, and I feel like sometimes, let's be honest, Cowboys Nation, we family. Sometimes we just hype some of these players up just because they got the star on the helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be talking like some of these players, oh, they gonna be a game changer. They the best. I mean, they all right until you go get San Francisco. San Francisco don't give a damn about none of that undrafted stuff. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore gonna give a damn about none of that undrafted. Like, do you actually have peer players out there? And I think
my
for the
draft pet cat, Baltimore just get it right.
Yeah,
all the
time. They don't say nothing. They don't. I mean, because think about them, right? Because they hit on my guy Mitchell last year in the draft, the running back. He got hurt. What's his name? Not Keenan Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell. Right, who I was high on. They got him as an undrafted. They hit on that, but they don't get a whole bunch of praise for that. Minnesota don't get a whole bunch of praise for getting Ivan Pace. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, we got you hit on the but the Cowboys, we praise everything. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, we Hunter Luki.
You know who else draft well? Tuck, they get all our pet cats, but they just suck. They can't put it all together.
Chargers.
The Chargers.
Yeah. I should block the Chargers, y'all, on Twitter, man. Because I swear, you know what I'm saying? I swear, bro, they be sitting back like, what is Tuck gonna say? Oh, you like that Rashawn Slater? So crazy thing.
Drafting well and taking advantage.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. And see, the Kansas City Chiefs, they sit back, they be maxing and relaxing. And just
do it for real.
Yeah, they just do it for real. But here's the thing, y'all.
I'm still mad about Karlaftis. That's why I brought it up. I'm still mad.
I'm mad about Felix.
I mean, they got Trip McDuffie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean Nick Bolton. So it's like, but here's the difference, y'all. They have GMs. You know what I'm saying? They have GMs. They have real football people who handles everything, and Clark Hunt just goes and be rich and comes down. So it's a different philosophy, man. But you know, for the Cowboys to go and I've been saying this on my channel, going to the grocery store hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you starving. You might just be grabbing. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the draft. But Rome, I know you wanted to talk about something, man. And at first, I was like, I don't know. At first I wasn't really for it because I feel like with this talent pool, if you get too cute, you might swing and miss. But now since we got holes all over the damn board, I think we do need volume. So go ahead, man. What was your idea? You talking about this more, man, to spark this whole show?
Hey, man, y'all know, first of all, full disclosure, y'all, this is the group chat.
I don't know if
I'm letting out too many
Yeah,
people.
The group chat lit, man. Like,
y'all be surprised when we talk about in the group chat. We can't let the timeline know about that.
Nah, bro. People don't understand. Like, I live because they're on Eastern time. So by the time I get up at 4, they up like at 5. So we be talking like all damn day. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like all damn day. And we was like, why don't we just do a show, bro? Like, we just talked about everything. You know what I'm saying? It was like
But what I like to run ideas by them, trust and believe, what I'm saying? Sometimes they'd be like, that's not a good idea. Sometimes it's a good idea. But the trade back thing, the main reason I am team trade back, it's not because I feel like I'm smarter than everybody in the room. It's that, like Tuck was just saying, we need darts. We need darts. And as smart as Will McClay is, he got 7 choices right now, presently. And we need more. If we weren't going to use free agency, which is still crazy to me, the Cowboys think they can win a basketball game just doing layups. They don't do threes or nothing else. We just gonna lay the ball up and win.
Right.
So
people like the old ass Celtics.
We don't need free agency. We don't need that.
Right.
Somebody said turn my volume up. My fault, y'all.
Turn you up.
Low. I lean on the mic.
Yeah, I mean. So here we go with this.
Is my volume down? I'm checking it right now.
I hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
It's gonna be that one.
I gotta turn their volume up.
That's what happens. Is that one person like turn you up and not crank
you make you start second guess yourself.
Yeah, Rome gonna blow everybody's speakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Rome, stop yelling.
Right.
Now,
Rome too loud.
So I'm team trade back because in light of recent events, y'all seen the Bills just traded Diggs.
Right.
And as frustrating as that might be for Cowboys fans, it's a good thing if you're thinking trade back. You look at what happened with Rashee Rice, you know what I'm saying, and his crazy self. The Chiefs might be thinking, instead of circling him as the main receiver, maybe we need to go get another young one. And these are teams that are behind us and might want to trade up a couple slots. Now, if I know the Cowboys like I know them, they ain't brave enough to trade way into the second, which I would do to get mad capital. But they might trade back a couple spots in the first because they want that 5th year because you know how Stephen Jones thinks.
Right.
So I'm looking at teams that might want to trade up behind us, and those are the main 2 that I can think of that you might be able to coerce into come on up. Let me get my 4th round pick back, which is the main thing, and maybe a later pick. It's only 2 more picks I'm trying to get, and to get to 9 possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to do it because I feel like the Bills 100%. If Thomas Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., or what's his name?
Yeah, Brian Thomas.
Yeah, you had it.
Yeah, Brian Thomas. If he's on the board, the Bills might, you should already have started those discussions. Hey, just to let you know we're open for business. If there's certain receivers on the board, give us a call first. If you get to us, don't hesitate. You should already be doing that if you're Stephen Jones, even though he's not a real GM.
Right.
But my point is, you trade back, you get that 4th. I've already done it in the simulator. I don't know how realistic it is, but I don't think I'm asking for too much in the simulator. And it's giving me that 4th round, which is the main thing I'm trying to go for. And maybe an extra late round pick so we can add a linebacker or like what's his name, Rashee Ali, or who else? What's his name? Watson that you put me on to, Tuck.
Blake Watson.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at things like, can we add an extra running back at the end of the draft or extra linebacker, like the guy at Temple, McGee, and things like that. So that's why I'm team trade back. It's not because I think I'm going to master the draft. It's because the one thing I said earlier today is we want receivers and running backs, or a receiver and a running back. But in the places we want to get them, we only going to probably be able to get 1 if we don't trade back. But if we trade back, we could probably get 2 or get both. I'm sorry. So that's my plan. It's very convoluted. Sorry.
Nah, I agree. DMV. So let me ask you this, man. Putting the Cowboys.
Y'all give me 2 seconds. I'm on mute. I got a call coming in.
Are you good? Yeah. So DMV to you, man. Do you think that the Cowboys, just how they think, do you think that they feel like they need volume in this draft, or do you feel like they got some guys that's already in the house that's going to plug up some of these holes?
I think they feel like they got some guys in house that's going to plug up some holes. And I was actually thinking about this on the way home yesterday. To me, In Dallas, it's almost like because he's there, he's gonna step up. Instead of thinking, how do I upgrade it? They're like, because we have the person, he's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a bad way to build a team.
Right.
I think you should be building the team to try and compete with each other. I had this conversation with Foots, the King, the other day. My problem with Dallas and building is that they don't mess with the top picks, right? Like they're pretty solid with those. They're pretty safe and they're pretty good. Where they miss is the middle of the draft, and it's because they don't want to hurt feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have this guy here and we want him to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And LVE, for however many years, we needed a real backer to push him. We needed somebody, if they could push him off the roster, to push him off the roster. And so, yeah, they definitely know who they want to succeed, and they don't try and have progress stoppers there with draft picks. But in my opinion, if you can get a guy to push a guy off the roster or make this guy play better with competition, that's how you make your team stronger.
Yeah, and I agree, man. And I was talking about this, the other day, especially when it comes to Mozzie Smith, man. Who I'm over here cheese and talking to, man?
I got somebody that just literally popped up in town and called me like 3 times in a row. And I'm trying to ignore him, but I'm like, they're gonna be like, yo, really?
Yeah, you big time me. You big time.
So I apologize to everybody.
Nah, you good, man.
Well, then he was like, "What are you smiling about?"
I was like, man, that's that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hang up, I hang up, smile. I'm trying.
Yeah, all right. You try to have roll.
My man choked out over there.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I was saying, like, yeah, DMV, I agree, man. We need to have competition. Like I said, I'm going into this year's draft like last year didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie, cool story, bro. Wish you the best, coming over your recovery. But if I get the opportunity to draft the Byron Murphy and he's sitting right there, it just is what it is. I mean, the same thing at the linebacker position. I mean, we saw, he's working out. I like Overshown. I like what he can bring. But if you have an Edgerrin Cooper sitting right there, best
player,
of luck. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah, you just gotta you just gotta get the better players. And here's what I also say. Them Dan Quinn's people, you know what I'm saying? So, we haven't heard, and salute to my guy, Pat Rick No C. Walker. He wrote an article about, some of the things that Zimmer could be looking for, but we don't know what Zimmer's looking for. And if he's trying to prove himself, because he's on a 1-year deal too, you need to let him get his ingredients. So he might sit back and say, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't fit what I'm trying to do. So let's go out and let Zimmer actually get the ingredients that he needs to make this defense successful. Yeah. Don't babysit. You know what I'm saying? And here's the frustrating part, man, circling back me personally for free agency. I know Cowboys Nation, everybody watching the show right now, everybody in the chat, we want to win now. You know what I'm saying? We want to win now. I am not trying to have another futuristic draft where it's like, hey, this guy can develop in the next 2. I'm not doing that. I want guys, at least the first 3 picks. I need to get guys that I sit back and say, okay, they're purely better upgrades of what we got at that position.
I got a question for you, and not to interrupt your thought.
No, you good.
So that's why, like, look. I know everybody's like, yo, we need to build this thing properly with the trenches and all this extra stuff. But you try to think of what's the biggest jolt to this team. What's going to make the biggest difference? Mm-hmm. Is it going to be the person that can hold that block for an extra 0.5 seconds? Mm-hmm. Or is it going to be that receiver that can literally tilt a game? And I hate to think like that, but it is now an offensive league.
Right.
They are destroying the defensive possibilities because you can't tackle nobody no more. The hip drop is going to ruin football if they get sensitive with calling it.
Facts.
They want that. Literally, there's a report out that the NFL is mad about scoring being down. Like, and when you hear that lets you know that they want to put an emphasis. They're going to let the referees, hey, you do what you need to do to make sure that the offense is scoring.
Right.
I don't care about the defenses. Like, when you see that report, it makes me think the referees are going to be given instructions to make sure that these points is getting scored. Mm-hmm. So as much as I want to lean super heavy defense, there's a big reason why I'm like, hey, man, go get some weapons. Right. Like a Malachi Corey, which is my new pet cat lately from listening to Steve Smith.
Man, he be bouncing off tackles, don't he?
Yeah, right.
Steve Smith got me hyped listening to his breakdown. You know what I'm saying? And then, what you guys have said about him. Or just like, Thomas Jr., of course, Keon Coleman. it's people that I think can and or amazing running backs that can tilt the game and change the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that I feel like offensive linemen aren't important, because they are. They're incredibly important, and you can't run yourself without them. But I'm gonna say something that people might think is crazy, because a lot of people don't like Dak Prescott. But our offensive line ain't as good as y'all think it's been.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he's been able to function with it.
Right.
Let's not trip. I know on paper, when you look at Tyler Smith, Tyler Biadasz, and you look at Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, you'll think, well, at their superpowers, our offensive line top 5. But when you realize that Terrence Steele played horribly last year.
He was a huge liability last year.
Dak did okay. Chuma Edoga, when you look at yesterday, the thing they kept saying was, Chuma played in 7 games. 7 games. And Dak Prescott still led the league in scoring. My point is, as much as you want the most highly touted offensive lineman out there, I hate to say it, I know y'all ain't trying to hear it, you can make it work. But what you can't make work is the fact that they like, well, we're taking CD from you.
Right.
Now what you gonna do?
Right.
Because I seen it in the playoffs. We taking CD from you. And if you force it to him, you gonna throw a pick 6. So now what you gonna do? Right?
But you know what, though?
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead. No, you finish. You
I'm
finish your
just
point.
saying, like, that's my emphasis on. We need someone else. Like Foot said it earlier. Shout out to Foots the King. He is like, hey man, who else scare you on this offense? Because as much as you want to say it, nobody scared Cooks. Who else scares you? We don't have a running back that scares you, and Ferg ain't quite scare you yet. We love him, but no one's circling Ferguson on their their prep for the game chart. Right. So I want somebody else that you might be like, now we gotta pay attention to him.
That's why I want back. That's why I'm Trey Benson all day right now.
Oh no, I'm not wrong with. Hey,
that's why I'm Trey.
Just get me. That's what I call. That's why I've been saying weapon more than chest receive. I want to receive. I want both. I'm greedy, but
the reason I say Trey is Trey can do both. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He can press the hole. Like, he's the ultimate weapon. You know what I'm saying? Where they have to respect him. That helps CD a lot. Now, if you look at these teams that do have multiple weapons that can catch the passes later on, when the weather gets cold, when the weather gets cold and some of the factors factor in outside of your control, you know what I'm saying? Like, the pass.
You do to me, dog? All right, go ahead. Keep going. Keep
going.
Yeah.
Rome was like, he got in trouble, dog. See, look, he didn't got him in trouble. Nah, but the reason that I say, did you see the clip the other day of, I think it was like yesterday, of Zeke running with that line, and it was just executed perfectly? I just think when you have a special back, and also Zeke was catching the ball out of the backfield that year too. Right. It just makes things. Who are our receivers? Right. You know what I'm saying? Who are our receivers? It was Dez, and him and Dak never really got on a court. But was it Beasley? Can't remember who our other receivers were. But Dak with the run game, it was phenomenal. That's where his play action came into play. You know what I'm saying? Then when they do, you know what I'm saying, come down in the box, then Dak can go out there and make those throws with no pressure. You get what I'm saying? So I think we need both. And I'm just kind of, however the draft falls to us, I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate. But I would really, really like a special back instead of trying to say, let's build a line and get an average back. It hasn't worked for us.
And here's my thing, here's my slight pushback with that. And I get what you're saying, right? Because a wide receiver, I feel like, would be a shot in the arm to this team. A running back would be a shot in the arm to this team. And also, it's the game-wrecking linebacker would be a shot in the arm to this team, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But, bro, we have nobody, you know what I'm saying? We have nobody at the left tackle position. And so there's a huge void that's left there. You know what I'm saying? So if we would have kept a Tyron Smith, or at least had some comfortability with somebody out there. Now, I know the whole conversation piece is, could they kick Tyler Smith out to left tackle? Okay, if you tell me that's going to be the case, right? You're going to slot in TJ Bass at left guard, go with Hoffman at center, is what it is, right? I'm okay with that. Then you can go get your toy. You know what I'm saying? Go get your fun stuff. But, man, I feel like DMV, I mean, you studied this draft just as deep as I have. these tackles are hella good. You know what I'm saying? These tackles.
I'm not saying don't get a tackle now. Like I know I said that once before.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, all right, let's say your draft looks like you get one of those tackles that might be able to play guard. Then you get a running back in the second. I'm saying day 2, running back needs to be your priority with the lineman. With the lineman.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and so everyone's like, where'd everybody go, man? Because Rome just flipped the camera off and it changes everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rome got to understand we're not on StreamYard, bro. We flip the camera off and changes everything, man. But we back to business. Hold on,
I'm
man.
back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We good, man. All right, now we back rocking and rolling, man. So yeah, I mean, if you have a guy that you feel like can step up, okay, cool. But like you said, Chima played 7 games, so he's going to be up in that early rotation, which scares the hell out of me, y'all. I'm scared.
Well, I ain't happy about it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scared.
I don't understand how Chuma completes the line. I'm just like, all right, y'all. I don't know. I could have done without the signing.
It was cheap.
No question. It's cheap.
I
don't not want to lie.
After who the hell was getting Chuma? I'm gonna ask you this before. Who was getting Chuma?
They made it a priority, man.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Jonathan Hankins, not a priority. You know what I'm saying? You can let him walk.
Well, somebody said Lyle Collins just signed to the Bills.
Yeah,
I think Lyle is better than him.
You could
ask Lyle is better than him.
$6 million.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
$6 million. He was the money resides, man. He wasn't cheap.
Come on, the Bills ain't paying him $6 million. They broke.
They gave him $6 million.
They broke it in us.
They gave him $6 million, and you could have slid.
Got to be incentives.
You could have slid Lyle back in the guard. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing.
My point is this though. I want to just say this. It's not that I want, like, people think I'm just out on linemen. I'm not stupid.
Right.
I'm saying people, well, like when I do my mock draft and throw them out there, they get mad like, hey man, why you ain't go guard, center, tackle, guard? Like, hey man, y'all gotta chill. So yeah, we can get a lineman the first first pick, but I'm not going tackle, center,
guard,
and then D tackle. Like, I'm sorry.
Right.
We only need one. We only need one, in my opinion.
One good lineman, and then you're gonna have to make it work. So somebody gonna be playing, whether it's Brock or TJ Bass or Tyler Smith bumping or whatever they end up coming up with. Y'all got to wrap your mind around one of them guys that you swear you're not gonna get on the field, because we're not going to go out there and get Graham Barton and then get Van Pran or Frazier. We're not getting all these linemen. Somebody else getting them.
Yeah, stockpiling linemen, man. Let's get them all. Get a whole new offensive line. Pick, you'll say first, second, third round. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I get Cowboys Nation. But see, here's the thing, right? A lot of Cowboys fans, because they don't tune into our show, you would know that a lot of these offensive linemen has versatility. So Graham Barton can be a guard and a center. You know what I'm saying? He can play a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You can go get Tanner Bortolini, can play, guard, center, right guard. Like, so you get people that has flexibility, and Mike McCarthy likes that. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get just a left tackle. You're not just going to get a left guard and then get no.
And I want people to realize there's quality linemen throughout the draft.
Right. Well, think about it right now. What are people talking about? You should kick Tyler Smith out the left tackle and plug in TJ Bass, who's an undrafted guy. He didn't get his name called. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can get quality guys. And here's what I'm saying. Here's where I'm at. I don't think the Cowboys have the intention to kick Tyler Smith out the left tackle. That's not their intention unless they have to. Unless they swipe out in this draft and they airball again, then I think he might get kicked out the left tackle. But I don't think that's their original intent. But I will say this: it's easier to replace a left guard than replace a left tackle.
That's what
you're saying. It's easier, especially with this year's class. You can get some guys on day 3.
Don't put somebody out there like Guyton that's going to struggle more than the guy you could have bumped out there.
Right.
Guyton ain't no left tackle.
Right. He's a right tackle that has minimum left tackle experience. Now, he's athletic, but I'm just not a fan of Tyler Guyton. Like that.
That's my point. I know. That's why I do it.
I'm just like, if we were looking for a right tackle.
Yeah, if you're talking about now here's the thing, right? Now, if you're going futuristic and you're hustling trying to get out that Terrence Steele contract, okay, then some of these, you know what I'm saying? Then some of that makes some sense. But nah, man, not with Tyler Guyton. That would be my LeBron, GIF when I'm getting up walking about the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, remember this though. I got to bring this up now that you brought up Terrence Steele's name. I don't know if you remember last year, but they flirted with the idea of putting him at a guard. What if they looking at all these right tackles to possibly think about doing that?
Do we got enough power to be a guard?
I think so.
But they were flirting with the idea. Remember, they said it last year.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Last year, he had a bad year or whatever. How we know he's not working left guard right now? They got Tyler Smith at tackle, and then they get one of these right tackles in here. That's why they're looking at Fuaga so much.
I know they dropped it, because in that scenario, they still got bumped Tyler Smith out.
Which, in that case, if you tell me that, and I get one of these top right tackles, you tell me it's Mims, or you tell me it's Fuaga if he falls, or a Guyton. Do you feel a little bit more comfortable with that?
It's one person I'm moving everybody for, and it's Fuaga. If Fuaga fall,
Talise, everybody move. You know what I'm saying? I'll move everybody move. You know what I'm saying? Zach Martin, move your ass over the center or something. Like, move around. But for me, I'm not a fan of Mims. I just feel like he's just too green. He's too much of a project. I feel like he's going to take him some time to grow. Right? If you're in win now mode, I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? But Mims is just he's just a big beast. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Guyton, I'm kind of on. Talise, yeah, absolutely.
Morgan.
Oh yeah, Morgan's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Tradeback. But see, this is what I hate. And sorry.
Okay.
103.5 the fan or whatever. We got a love-hate relationship with them. But anyway, them gentlemen over there, when they say stuff, I know they get talking points because they got a so-called they got Belt over there, an insider. And you got Broadus, who talks to people and in the Star. Mm-hmm. So when I hear talking points on that show, that's the main reason why I listen, because I know someone's floated that to them and they're trying to, float it to the audience. Mm-hmm. So when I've been hearing them talk about Tradeback so much, it makes me raise my eyebrows like they thinking about it. Mm-hmm. But when they brought up Morgan the other day, they was talking about making him a guard. And I was like, hold on. Seriously? And it's all because of this wingspan situation where apparently his hand is like a half inch or something stupid.
Right.
And they're saying he can't be a tackle.
Why? But I would rather put him at left tackle and keep Tyler at left guard. Again, I'm not building the roster though. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
because you could look, I feel like this. If you got, let's just say hypothetical, team trade back. We got a trade back. We got some capital. We pick up Morgan, right? Mm-hmm. Not the sexiest pick, but somebody that can play. Apparently,
it's sexy. What I was talking about Jordan Morgan during the season. I think I dropped this tweet like.
No, you've been. That's why I
I mean,
you get Morgan, Tyler Smith, and then you say, okay, look, Bass or Brock, or we gonna obviously draft maybe another center later into the draft. Right. Y'all battle it out to the death. One of y'all can become the center. I feel like we'll be more set. You know what I'm saying? In that situation, I don't understand why that would be a problem.
Yeah,
that's why I think Graham Barton is like. I put a video out the other day. I think Graham Barton's going to be the pick because I think Graham Barton can play 3 positions.
I know
you don't like him, but
no,
I'm saying
no. I like Graham. I love Graham. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Graham's there at 24. That's
I hate to be the not going to be there guy.
Yeah, he's not.
But he rose his stock.
It's his stock is
who failed him?
Bears or something? Did he get worked out by the Bears? Like I was like,
Graham is gone. You know what I'm saying? Graham, I would be shocked if Graham.
Well, then that's good because then somebody fell. Then,
but here's my concern with that DMV. I think the people that's going to fall is going to be the right tackles. You see what I'm saying? So I think they're going to get pushed back. There could be a situation where you get JPJ get pushed back. I'm thinking there's something with his medicals that I'm hearing from a lot of scouts. So JPJ could get pushed back.
Oh, how y'all feel about him?
I love him.
I have mixed feelings about him. I love his this year, but when I looked at the number of snaps, you know what I'm saying? He had 1 full year at
right.
And then you look, and then other years they didn't play him, but they had him at defensive tackle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of raises a little bit of a red flag, but last year's tape was good enough for me. I'm just saying, all right, I don't know how they're thinking. I just have to throw these things out there for you guys and for the audience so that they know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But, but since it's like you said, the medicals Tuck and things like that, like he's like it's like him and Barton traded places with stock.
Yeah.
His fell a little bit, Barton's rose a little bit. I'm saying like I'm saying team Tradeback.
So by the way,
right now it's between Morgan, JPJ for me. I don't think Frazier's in the equation. If we trade back into the late 20s, early 30s, I feel like we can get one of those guys and then we can proceed with getting these weapons. That's my point. And whether you go with the center and bump Tyler out, or you go with Morgan and you keep Tyler where he at, and you figure something else out. My thing is, you get one of those hogs in there, and then that's where you proceed. Like these people that think we're gonna go back to back line, they gotta let that go.
Line. Nah, hell no.
Hell no. Nah. It's too much, bro. Like
too much.
It's too much. And if Graham goes, that might mean that there's a run on tackles, though, Tuck.
So that's why,
so Ed might fall a little bit. You know?
So because
who I think might take a tackle too? That might take Guyton, which I love, because they super trench heavy. Our annoying brothers in the Northeast, the Eagles, because I saw a little pre-draft thing where Guyton is from Oklahoma, and he got a connection with Lane Johnson. I'm like, cool, go ahead, take him off my hands. Y'all take him.
Because here's how I'm gauging it, right? And of course, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like Coach Joe Alt's going to be the first left tackle off the board. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Then you're going to have what's his name out of BYU. This kid's Fashanu out of BYU. So he probably going to have him go. So then here comes the conversations, right? Then you have the Graham Bartons, you have the Troy Fatanos sitting right there. You know what I'm saying?
In its preference. It's
we're going to start to get.
I've been calling him Fatano.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We butchered him there. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, okay, where does it go? Or do you go and get a Mims? And so it's like that big cluster and kind of see how that falls. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody get Mims, dog. I think Mims going to go for, I don't know why. I think y'all think it's Graham. I think it's Mims.
I don't want none of them right tackles. I'm with y'all. They
and so then you're gonna have Talise. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have that huge cluster, but one of them's gonna get pushed back. And my biggest fear is the ones that I'm just not a fan of. So gonna get pushed back. I can see Tyler Guyton getting pushed back.
Who really needs the center? That's what I'm gonna look up.
A whole bunch of teams. There's like teams. I wrote it down in my notebook. I don't even know where the hell my notebook is.
So you think
it's over here somewhere?
Jackson Powers goes maybe earlier than I think. Somebody like fall. If the
medicals check out,
like 7 quarterbacks and like 4 tackles, he didn't hit his knee.
Nah, that's a boxing cramp, man. You know what I'm saying? Like cramped up, hell straight.
You gotta drink that water.
Yeah, man, get the time out, bro.
Football coach told me
somebody gotta fall. I know we just said Barton won't be there, but I just think that, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take like good trench play into consideration. I'm just saying, because of our unique place where we're at in the draft, that one of them weapons gonna fall to us.
Yeah,
and we need to get one.
Right, and that's the thing. The wide receiver class is deep, right? So you're gonna have the wide receiver class is deep. The tackle classes isn't deep, but it's deeper than it was last year. So you can get quality guys later. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to get a Jordan Morgan at the end of in the first round or so. So it's like, okay, but there's going to be a lot of qualities going to get pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the hard part, because you could be sitting there in the draft and it's like, you have Brian Thomas there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Texas guys, the wide receiver, is going to be there. But you could have a Keon Coleman sitting there. Then you could have a Jordan Morgan. Or you could possibly have a Troy Fatano all sitting there.
Mitchell probably going to be there.
Let me ask y'all a question about Jordan Morgan, because I'm looking at visits and stuff like that. Like, where did they show interest in Jordan Morgan? Like,
we have a private workout.
They did a private workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to track everything, and I'm just making sure. Like,
he's not a 30 visit as.
You try to keep that one low. That's
so I'm saying I can see it. You know what I'm saying? That's
like he was Senior Bowl, right? He was Senior Bowl, so that's one. So I got a criteria right now going. So like I got this tracker, and I'm gonna send it to either one of y'all, where I'm tracking the combine formal, the informal.
Oh yeah, I got
it. The 30 visit, Senior Bowl, Dallas Day, and Pro Day. Mm-hmm. So I got a big list, I got a hot list, a medium list, and a low list. That way I don't miss anybody that they had a visit with or an interaction with.
Yeah, because that's the key. Because normally if they have a formal at the combine and he's a 30 visit, circle him. And as of right now, as far as the offensive line, Talise is that guy. He's the one they had a formal with at the combine, and he's a 30 visit as of right now. So I would circle him.
So Graham Barton was as well, and Troy Fatanu was as well. Both
Troy
of them.
Fatanu, right.
I mean, I would,
of those three, one of them is going to fall, bro.
All right, look, if Troy fell, like I said, there's certain people I'm talking a lot of trash about line and weapons. I forgot about Troy. I will take Troy. I will take Fuaga, and I wouldn't be mad at Barton either. These are people I know they're going to play well. But other than that, I want to trade back and get some capital. If one of those on the board, just you find a way to another way to get capital.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But if Troy's there, if Barton is there, and Fuaga, that's really a pipe dream.
It's a pipe dream.
I don't need to see the rest of the draft we get for. I'm that.
Right, we're good.
I love that kid.
I
love that kid.
He's filthy, man. Even Graham Barton. Go watch Graham Barton. I think I did Graham Barton versus Jared Verse when he played Florida State. You know what I'm saying?
He got a little bit of a mean streak to him.
And because the only thing that's holding Graham back, like Graham would probably be like top 10 if he had the size to play left tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's kind of holding him back. So it's like, man, he's talented. You know what I'm saying? I know that Boss kind of talked about him at center, even though he had minimal experience. His IQ is good enough. He can play it. You know what I'm saying? His IQ is good enough. I mean, he's a phenomenal guard. Like Graham Barton's one of those guys.
Brock out there. I'll roll out Barton.
Yeah.
I could tell you this. The reason I had this question, I was like, why they moving from center? And I had to go back and watch 2020 film. I saw Miami. Their line was getting destroyed everywhere else but at center. They had to move him to left tackle because I mean it's Duke. Like how how many linemen they got coming in the Duke, bro?
What was the Duke had a quarterback that was pretty good. So I watched him when he played Kansas. I forgot his name, but yeah, man.
Wasn't Daniel Jones?
No, it wasn't Daniel Jones. It was last year when Kansas played Duke. I think that's when I first came across. Not the year before. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Graham is phenomenal, bro. But it's just like I don't know. Like I said, there's going to be quality pushed back. Here is the biggest thing. I think Rome, you posted this on Twitter, right? The first 3 rounds, since we don't have a fourth, salute to Trey Lance. I feel like you know what I'm saying? I feel like we gotta hit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta like those first 3 rounds gotta be a hit because it falls off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? Getting from that 3rd pick all the way until day 3 and that 5th pick, if they're not going to be aggressive and move up, it falls off a cliff.
Gems there, we just don't got no capital.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we could really and here's the crazy part, right? Y'all remember we doing all these mock drafts the past 2 years. We had picks on picks on picks on top of picks. You know what I'm saying? If we had volume in this year's draft, Riley Leonard, man. Salute to my guy. Yeah, Riley Leonard. So if you had volume in this year's draft, you can clean up. So that's why I've been doing some of these mocks when I've been, you know what I'm saying, trying to fleece the Chiefs.
I'm trying to be realistic because at one point I was just grabbing anybody's pick. Now that we're getting closer.
No, I'm getting the Chiefs, man. I'm getting the Chiefs.
No, I think the Chiefs would be willing to too.
I'm saying, listen, man.
How bad y'all want Brian Thomas Jr.?
Nah, if I'm Jerry Jones, I'm like, listen, man, I can have this Rashee Rice thing done for y'all tomorrow. I can get this all erased. I'm just gonna call you with a quick little favor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can reach out.
I didn't even think about that, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jerry had Rashee Rice, that whole thing cleaned up tomorrow.
That's how you do it. Hey, look, I
can
clean this up. Don't want to talk to me that trade back. Give me my 4th back.
Right.
We ain't got to talk no more.
Right. We ain't got to talk no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to talk no more. Actually, let me get that 3rd up off you too. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and you know what? They be like, we want to come with them. Go, all right, Jay.
Oh man, I forgot. Oh damn, yeah. Weapons in the car. Yeah, let me get that 3rd.
I'll make that Dallas Chiefs thing go away too. I'll make that Dallas Chiefs thing
and the Chiefs will mess around at 24. We think they want a receiver, and they get a damn edge again. Right, they get another edge or 3 tech that fell.
Like Latu sitting there.
Right.
We gonna be like,
all right, man. Y'all wasn't supposed to grab that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all supposed to grab a receiver, bro. Like, what y'all doing?
Yeah. So we said we was only going for an hour. We got like 6 minutes left. Y'all want to do the mock draft, man? You know what I'm saying?
I owe y'all at least 10 minutes. That's
all right, cool. All right, cool, man. So we go ahead and get this mock draft popping, man. And we got to trade because we've been talking about trades all day. But like DMV, while I'm getting this set up, I know you want to talk about running back Rome and then also DMV. So who are some running backs that y'all can kind of think of that maybe if you don't get them in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd round, that you can turn around and get them in the 3rd?
Well, bro. I'm gonna let you know. I only know the names you told me, Tuck.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Good enough, man. And you in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Because
I took notes. Old man Ray Davis.
Yeah, old man Ray.
I think you know what's funny. I think of all of the backs that might slide a little bit. I think Braylon Allen might. I haven't really heard nothing.
Well,
he love him though. Dallas loves him though.
So he's another one, formal and also a 30 visit. The thing about Braylon Allen, he didn't test. He didn't do anything. So he hasn't ran a 40. He ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Is he slow?
I mean,
I think they say he run a 4.4, but if you run a 4.4 and you that big, there's no way you're not showing it all.
Right.
Now, if they say like his hand be messed up or something, I can understand that. But
see, we Dallas ain't like that though, DMV. Dallas will say, hey, look, don't even run.
Right.
Don't even. We got you.
Don't even.
Like they do stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, that's the thing with Braylon Allen. He hasn't tested because he didn't run or anything, so you don't know. But at the end of the day, he's 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? He has low mileage on him. He's probably one of the biggest running backs in this year's draft.
Corum. Corum got NFL career on his back.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing with Ray Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Ray Davis guy.
Yeah, y'all. If he's in the 4th round right there and we ain't got him back, how happy are y'all?
Oh yeah, you got Blake Corum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not if Corum's the best back on our roster now, I don't care. Like I'll learn to like whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take Corum. You know what I'm saying? If you trade and get a 4th round pick and take Blake Corum,
you might get 3 years out of him, but then his body break down. But
I'm just trying to win next year, bro. You know what I'm saying? We break down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going all in like that.
Year.
All right, y'all. So
you should keep backs coming. You should keep backs on your roster churning anyway.
Right.
I don't know why. Like, look, remember I talked about. I was like, hey, we try not to hurt feelings.
Right.
Tried to not hurt Zeke's feelings. Get another damn back in here. What's wrong with y'all?
Right.
Where you running back matter shirt at, bro? Running backs matter. Where's that?
Hey, hold on, I'm gonna tell. Damn. I just did laundry. Damn. You know I'm a father out here.
Yeah.
I just did laundry. But hey, running backs matter, baby. Running backs matter.
Yeah, they do. They do, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this mock draft. We're gonna trade back. You know what I'm saying? To kind of showcase what we could possibly do. I think they should do it. I think everyone agrees in the chat that we should possibly consider trading back, get more value.
It's on the screen.
Huh?
I can't even see the joint.
Because I'm only sharing on the actual.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I tell you what, y'all look.
Yeah. So
now I'll pull it up on my phone. I want to be able to assess what's on the screen.
Yeah.
That's a great point, bro.
Yeah.
I got it up anyway. What am I talking about?
Yeah, there you go. So who we trading back with, man? Y'all want to trade with Kansas City? Y'all want to trade with Buffalo? Who are we trading back? So we can see you saying Fran would be nice? No.
Let me tell you something. Buffalo, I don't know if Buffalo would trade up because of the money situation, but we might be able to get more out of Buffalo because they broke. You get what I'm saying? We might be able to get more out of Buffalo. So I would kind of pick Buffalo here because what's Buffalo going to pick that's going to hurt us? Like the Chiefs getting a pass rusher will crush us. Buffalo, their roster, like they're going to have to make some tough decisions. I would make the deal with Buffalo.
That's the one I think I'm a roll with.
All right, so everyone in the chat saying Buffalo too. All right, so we're gonna hit Buffalo on the phone. I mean, because they did jump us for Dalton Kincaid last year, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of owe us.
They need a receiver, maybe. Yeah, they do need a receiver. They need one.
So we're gonna go back to 28, and then what we gonna get 60 from them? Or y'all gonna get
I don't think you can get 60.
I'm gonna get 60. So
whenever I try to get 60, it'd be like 0%.
128. 128. So what? That's a third.
Is that a fourth or third?
I think that's a fourth.
Fourth. So we trade back with them. We get a fourth, and then we good.
No. See if you can get a late pick. I always try to get like 220.
They got next year or next year joint.
They got 200 from us. Let's see if we can get 204.
They got 11 picks though.
Yeah, let me see if we can get 204. You know what I'm saying?
They give up 2.
You know what I'm saying? So they got 204. All right. So we're gonna trade back to Buffalo at 28. We're gonna try to get their 28th pick, 128, and then 204.
Okay. That's what I think we can get that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Y'all think this? I think we can really get that in real life.
We got it. We got it. Boom.
I think that's solid. We get our fourth back and we get a wide receiver and a running back. You know what I'm saying?
Some late depth, no question.
All right, so here we go. We got the draft. Let's cook, man. Let's cook. Let's see what we got.
Let's get it.
Ooh, Washington took drink May. Hallelujah. All right. So we're sitting here. We got Jerzon Newton, defensive tackle, Kool-Aid McKinstry, cornerback at Alabama, JPJ out of Oregon, Tyler Nubin. I'm a fan, but Peyton Wilson, Tyler Guyton, Adonai Mitchell sitting there. So there's a fast wide receiver for y'all. Zach Frazier, Ladd McConkey, TJ Tampa, and then we're starting to fade a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? DMV, I'll kick it over to you first. What's your thoughts, man? I'm gonna let DMV's gonna be Mike McCarthy. He's gonna be in charge of the offense. Rome, you're gonna be Zimmer. You're gonna be in charge of the defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah, so we gotta sell something. We gotta sell something to you right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be Will McClay. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, DMV. Who would be your pick?
Okay, so I'm looking at the picks, right? And I know that we can go defensive line here, but we're trying to bolster the run game, right? We want to be able to. We lost our center, and we have a need that is staring right in our face right now with the best center in the draft. I think Jackson Powers Johnson right now is the pick because not only does it help bolster our run game, but it also helps our defense as well.
Okay, good case. Rome, how about
I'm
you?
with it.
Oh. All right, Zimmer. Look at Zimmer, man. Hey, bro, I just got here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Look, I just got here, and
I might not be here next year, man. Do what y'all got to do.
Run game helped me out. Run game helped me out. So yeah, both of that line, and you're not gonna force as much as I want. Like Peyton Wilson right there.
Right.
I do feel like there's some value later in the draft. Peyton Wilson is amazing, but right now, if I know the Cowboys, like I know them, they whispered to Zimmer, "Hey, we ain't give up on Damone Clark yet, so just let you know."
Right.
Like, like so we're not going to get Peyton Wilson this early.
Right.
Like we're just not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jackson Powers Johnson was a 30 visit, plus we saw him at the Senior Bowl, so we're very familiar with the sport.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't going to tackle, don't go get guiding. We in a building.
So yeah, I would agree with Jackson Powers. Now here's me putting on my Will McClay, my Trill McClay hat.
Where you had it?
Remember my Trill McClay hat. If it's me, and like DMV said earlier, and I really want to get a shot in the arm to this team, then Tyler Nubin would be my shot in the arm. You know what I'm saying? But he's a safety. You know what I'm saying? But that's your Kyle Hamilton. That's your game record. That's your.
He like that?
Yo, he's like that. He's one of those.
That's about to have me as soon as I get off here. See, that's what happened.
Yeah,
I'll be looking at film before I go to sleep.
Yeah, Tyler Nubin out of Minnesota. He's one of those ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's a wrecking machine, bro. Like he's.
But who we sitting down?
I know, and that's the thing. I know we got safety.
Sitting down.
But I'm saying whoever got gets set. You know what I'm saying? Make a room. You know what I'm saying? So if you
said everybody.
Right, yeah, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I like our safety room, but they'll have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that would be
Wanye watching this like.
Yeah, bro. Really, to my dog Wanye, man. I like Wanye. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not necessarily saying it's him.
Yeah. I'm saying right. He can play. Hey, man. If Donald got to sit,
whoever gets sat down. Right. Hey, somebody getting sat.
Right.
Y'all fighting out for that other spot.
Yeah. See how
I'm looking at him later though. All right, respect.
Yeah, I actually. See, I haven't did no film breakdowns on any safeties because I know we're not drafting one, but.
We're not even showing interest for real.
Yeah, but he's one of those ones. So the pick would be Jackson Powers Johnson out of the University of Oregon.
Back and we got Jackson Powers. Like, come on,
let's get it.
I'm bankhead bouncing on that.
I'm celebrating.
All right,
and we got Jackson.
Woo wee. This is when Will McClay going to do
weather man right now.
This is where Will McClay. This is when Will McClay is going to have to override what's going on, man. Because we're sitting here. You got Chris Braswell, edge. You got Javon Bullard, safety. Ricky Paracel. A lot of people like him. I like him too. Ruko Moro, but Keon Coleman sitting right there. You got Keon Coleman sitting right there. You got Keon Coleman sitting right there. You got Jonathan Brooks. You got Kyron. I keep butchering his last name. Then you also got Marshawn Nealon, and you also got Jalen Polk. You know what I'm saying? So my guy Travis just said I've done some scouting on Noob, and he's insane. Yeah, bro, he's one. Yeah. So
see, y'all get me hyped.
Hear me out. I gotta make a case for my guy Jonathan Brooks.
Okay.
I have to make a case.
All right. So make the Jonathan Brooks case, Mike McCarthy.
Okay. We absolutely love this kid. We know everything about this kid. We sat with him at the combine. We sat with him at a 30 visit. We had him for a local visit. We've been checking in. Everything checks out for us.
You feel about that knee?
Yeah, and we just got our 4th round pick back, and we got some more. So we can get him right now, get it back later as well, But this right here is going to be our Zeke. We know everything about him.
Now, Coach, he had the injury late November. Do
That's
you
what
think
I
he's
was going
going
to
to be
say.
ready? Is he going to be ready?
We're Dallas, baby. This is what we do.
It is what we do. Second round, we get real dicey.
We did the surgery, man. I want to see what Zimmer talking about. Zim, what you talking about, man?
Look, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at Rook right now. He looking at me, and
stare each other's eyes. Yeah,
and I'm looking at the.
Hold on.
I don't know if we draft unless we get like Latu. I mean, we not benching D-Law,
right?
And we're not moving Micah. We just not. I'm just be honest. So edge I don't think we would go for that high up of an edge. I don't think. Because I want instant impact somebody. I don't want rotational. I want somebody that's going to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
But we do.
Adrian Cooper there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Adrian Cooper's here too.
I just had to make the case for Jonathan Brooks because I'm on the offense. But
yeah, all right. Hey, you got to split because if Cooper's there.
We love Cooper. We know everything about him too.
We know everything about him. We do need help at the linebacker position.
He's everything we want in the linebacker.
He's everything we want.
Everything. Look. But then it's Cooper and Kendricks.
Yeah, man.
It's Cooper and whoever the hell we sit. Somebody getting set.
But how you feel about I'm trying to be when I be passing Cooper up when I do my full disclosure. Because I be thinking I can get linebackers later in the draft.
You can't get one like that.
Do what we need.
But he did a combine formal and a 30 visit.
Right. I think plus Kendrick's
what's the bigger need though?
But Junior Colson did combine, 30 visit, and pro day. So they probably in between those two because they really like both of them. And both of them are sitting right there.
When you're in the war room, you look at your room. Look at your linebacker room. Look at your running back room.
But see, here's why me personally, Will McClay, I'm not pressing on running back no more because we got that extra pick and I know what's going to be there now.
You know what's going to be there?
Yeah. Now we got that fourth back. Now that we got fourth back, I can rest on running back. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we can go get our running back either the next round or
man, Ray.
No, I'm not going to get overall mirror. But I feel like right now, if you have Adrian Cooper standing right there in the face.
There?
I mean, you had Keon Coleman and Jalen Polk too. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's my thing when it comes to wide receiver, right? You got CeeDee Lamb. You're going to have to pay regardless. Yeah. So that's going to be the bulk of your targets. You also have Brandon Cooks. You also have Jake Ferguson. So how much value are you going to get this year from a wide receiver? 400, 500 yards?
I think, you know what? The type of receiver matters. Because if it's Malachi, I think you can get a lot more this year because of what you can do with him. That's why I've been so hyped about Malachi. Because you could use him like Debo.
Right. Yeah.
But defensive coach, this is what I'm going to tell you, man. There's some third round receivers we got our fourth round pick.
Right.
Was Malachi gone?
You look at our championship. You look at the Super Bowl, and you look at the NFC and the AFC championships. Linebacker play was at a premium.
I'm with you. Is Malachi gone?
Yo, linebacker. I'm going linebacker.
If we go linebacker, can we talk Malachi in the third if he there?
You can. I mean, you can get wide receivers, like I said, because now here's the fun.
Now we got that fourth. We got that fourth.
Now that we had that fourth, now I have a huge safety blanket to land on. You know what I'm saying?
Go with Cooper then.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going.
Look, y'all acting like I'm gonna be sad if we ended up with Edric Cooper. I don't
draft, boy. Where my draft? Yeah.
We lead this draft with Powers Johnson and Edric Cooper. You really should just be like, yo, it don't matter who else we get.
Right.
We're not getting 7 starters, people.
Shoot, let me press this button. Let me press this button. Okay, so now we sitting here at our running backs. You got Trey Benson sitting right there. You got Blake Corum. You got Bucky Irvin. You got Devontrez Walker, big physical wide receiver to be your ex guy. Brendan Rice, Dominic Puny, Caleb Bullock. I mean, shoot. I mean, you could go get Trey Benson right now. So now you got your center, you got your linebacker, you got your run.
Look, man, you gave me the wrong person.
Trey,
your weapon.
Trey is both.
Trey is both.
I'm slamming the thing for Trey. Go get Trey.
Hey, don't listen. Zimmer be there. Don't listen to me, bro.
Zimmer is out of his mind in this draft.
Hey, bro.
No defensive player.
Hey, don't listen to me. I just got here.
Hey, I'm done for the day, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
done for the draft.
Yeah,
you can have fun, Tim. I'm good,
bro. We pull this draft off, man. I'm gonna be on Twitter. I told y'all just be patient with the front office. I told you.
How realistic is it for us to get these 3 players? You talking about life changing? We get Benson, Powers, and Cooper. I go to sleep.
Right. Yeah, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm logging off the live stream, bro. We good. You know what I'm saying? So we going with Trey Benson.
I'm like, yo, you got 5, 6 more picks. Why you got champagne out? Whatever.
Right. Yeah, look. Tuck will break down film in the morning. Let me know who we got. You know what I'm saying? All right. We in the 4th round. So now it gets a little fun, right? So now we got that 4th round pick, and we're not falling off a cliff. So where are you guys thinking that we should go? Should we go defensive end, wide receivers? You have Malik Washington, Corliss Johnson, Taj Washington, predominantly slot. Damn, where did they snatch my guy? I know, sneaky ass.
See, this is when y'all draft expertise. See, I told you could get Braylon Allen later.
Yeah, Braylon Allen, but he's not Trey Benson though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm just saying. The Cowboys I've been watching him fall. That's what I've been saying when I'm doing my drafts.
So
he's been falling.
So Ray,
I do know the Cowboys have some interest in McKinley from Texas A&M. He's the defensive interior.
I'm trying to think where the hell.
Go get Luke McCaffrey. Stop playing.
Luke McCaffrey. I think Luke McCaffrey's going to be decent. I'm trying to look who the hell took Javon Baker. My dude didn't shot up, didn't he? He's gone.
Yeah, he went. I told y'all we should have got received.
Javon probably was gone before our second pick. Bro.
He went the third. He went the 3rd round. Jalen Polk went. Jalen Polk went in the 3rd, and then Javon Baker went in the 3rd. Okay.
Sorry, Franklin.
But you got your better guy. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping at all.
How y'all feel about Malik Washington? I don't know these dudes.
Malik Washington is decent. I feel like he doesn't give us much of a boost, to be honest with you. If you're looking at wide receiver and you're looking at the most explosive kind of weapon
season, I'm letting you know right now.
Y'all keep counting on my guy Tober, man. You know what I'm saying? Tober, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Tober gonna get
Tober. What about Brooks? And I know he's a 7th rounder, but
I think Tober is going to be Tober's position to lose because, which y'all know, like y'all said earlier, they protect. You know what I'm saying? You got Taj Washington, who's more of a slot guy, but he's explosive, man. I like Taj Washington. He did a few interviews with my guys. You also have Muhammad Kamara out of Colorado State if you want to get an edge. I don't think they're going to go tight end. You know what I'm saying?
Who are the Texans available though? That's the question because they do like the Texas kid.
Ben Sinnott. He's been gone. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Ben Sinnott. I know the Cowboys are big on McKinley Jackson, defensive interior guy.
That's what I was saying, McKinley Jackson.
So this would be a Cowboys pick out of Texas A&M, right? So he's a little undersized, but I mean he's vicious.
Well, go to defensive interior in general.
Yeah, we have to at this point because like at this point we got to give Zim something. But we did give him a backer. And let's keep this in mind too. We did draft Junior Fihoko last year, and I do think he could be a solid defensive player.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if we go back to our Fowler replacement.
I think we should put him at edge personally.
That's why I say he's about to be a Fowler replacement.
Yeah, edge. I mean, because he's lunch spell. He's lunch.
I like Mason Smith.
You got Mason Smith. You could possibly wait and get Juwan Briggs or Big Jordan Jefferson if you want. But these are more of your smaller 3-techs. You know what I'm saying?
I want the 3-tech now because I know you can get them heavy dudes later.
Right. You get the nose guys later.
I think we need a 3-tech because they're gonna make Mozzie play. They're gonna make him play anyway. He gotta earn. They're gonna make him play.
All right, so I'll go McKinney Jackson.
Kelly Jackson.
They said Jordan Travis, man. See, I would love to get Jordan.
Oh, here we go.
I would love to get Jordan Travis, man. But see, y'all think I'll protect Dak, man. I'll be overprotecting Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I might have to swing on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like hell no, bro. So now we're looking at quarterback Austin Reed. James Williams, he would be a pick if Dan Quinn was still here because he has Dan Quinn. He's going to be a commander. Dylan Johnson. We don't need a running back. We don't need Walter. Let's see here. Running backs. Corner. If
Corner's a need.
Corner's kind of a need because we're not going to sign Gilmore. Got Ryan Watts. He has the size, athleticism that a lot of people are like. I'm not sure why he's sliding. Edge, you got Solomon Byrd.
You better check them heights. You know, we ain't they ain't 6'2".
But see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's that the Dan Quinn rule, but I think that's Zimmer rule too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So this is an interesting prospect, and I think I talked about him on my last live stream. Jalen Green had a phenomenal season at James Madison. High motor guy. I think he had like what 13 sacks, something crazy. 18 sacks. He had 18 sacks, but he got injured. So he's a guy that can kind of be that still, Jim.
Before we go definitive corner, can you bring up interior O-line?
All right, yeah, let's go off interior offensive line. All right, so
because in this scenario we've bumped Tyler out. I'm trying to see if there's any guards that might be worth picking up to cover our bases.
Only guards you could go with. I mean, starting guards or just guys rotational.
Somebody that might can compete with Bass, so it's not just a definitive Bass you to guard now. I'm just wondering. I know who was on the board.
Yeah, I like Tanner Bortolini. I like Tanner Bortolini because he has position flex. He's played left tackle, left guard, right guard, play center, and he's played.
But you can get him later. I look like so. We can wait a second.
Yeah, so you could probably wait for him.
Tackle. What about tackle? Because the Cowboys have some mid-round tackles that they do like that. Like none of us would, but Mike McCarthy.
We got 5 picks left. We might as well
Mike McCarthy likes those like those Pittsburgh type guys that lunch pail type guys,
like Ethan Driscoll out of Marshall. But see, here's my thing, right? When it comes to Cowboys, with that, we got so many of those already in house that we haven't used. You know what I'm saying? Right, so this is the Matt Waletzko, this is the Josh Ball. You got Awesome Richards. You got my guy Earl Bostic as an undrafted free agent from Kansas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got a big cluster of left tackles you don't even use. Why get another projected left tackle? You know what I'm saying? So
it's because that's what they do, bro.
All right.
It sounds crazy.
I know. They're gonna get another one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, if you're gonna do,
get him undrafted.
It's kind of like, our wives. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna bring in more shoes, get rid of some other shoes, bro. Like, get rid of Josh Ball, get rid of Matt Waletzko.
I don't know. Josh Ball got pictures on somebody.
Right. He's be making cuts. You know what I'm saying? Taking that roster spot. So if you're gonna do that, I think Andrew Coker.
Now we can go back to corner. I just wanted to look.
I think Jane Slater had mentioned something about Andrew Coker out of TCU. Corners. So you got Ryan Watts, you got Johnny Dixon. Watts. My favorite corner right here is Daquan Hardy out of Penn State, but he's an inside guy.
Ain't he short? I'm not being funny. I think I looked at him.
He's like 5'9", but he's very Asante Samuel. He's like Asante Samuel at Aldi's. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could put him inside.
Right now, we're looking for a special teamer backup to Jordan Lewis because we got Jordan Lewis for 1 year, and we lost Noah, whatever his last name is.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, we even re-signed him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could go with Jaheim Bell. Jaheim Bell is a versatile. You know what I'm saying? I already got.
I'm going with Watts. That's my pick.
Okay, so Ryan Watts.
Because I think that'd be funny. I feel like he fits what they look for in a corner.
Yeah,
he's still developmental. He's not starting.
Right. Yeah. Someone has said like they're gonna go with Eric Scott. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened with Eric Scott because at camp he was getting everything. He was with the starters. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was so high. Like, man, he going.
You know what? I didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they're gonna roll him back out.
I'm about to say, what if Zimmer likes him more than Bland and pushes Bland back inside?
Could be.
I would if he show up and if someone pays dividends from last year's draft, I'ma just be thankful. So
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Cause like, bro, Eric Scott was out there at camp. He was back. Like, so I thought, you know what I'm saying. But then he was just like, you know what I'm saying. So like, bro, he was really running with the ones. Like, you know what I'm saying. I was like, so because he was getting reps over Boss Man. You know what I'm saying. So I was just like,
yeah.
So
look. I'm going to just keep this 100. We all say corners a sneaky need, but maybe they don't feel like that because if you look at their visits and you look at the people they've shown interest to, whether it be combine, like, yeah, I know people are saying the visits don't matter, but they do.
They really
you know what
do.
I'm saying? Like, maybe they feel like we drafted Eric Scott last year.
Go ahead and pull a receiver back up then.
So receiver, we can get a receiver, right?
We'll pull it back up and see if we can catch somebody slipping.
So, I mean, you could go with Jordan Whittington out of Texas. Right, so he's the unforgotten Texas wide receiver, and he's explosive as well. Had a few injuries, but he could be a guy that's kind of rotational. Would I get him? But I think this is way too early for him.
It's too early.
Yeah. Let's see here. You could go Anthony Gold. Yeah. I mean, honestly, all these wide receivers.
I just didn't. I wanted to see who was there.
Yeah, I just wide receiver. I would chill. So
we might look. Everybody go. You know what? This is if we end up drafting like this and don't end up getting like nobody definitive. That's when you're gonna hear stories of will Dallas take on Michael Thomas for a cheap contract?
Oh yeah, those extra cuts, right? So for me personally, if it's me, put it on my Will McClay hat. I'm gonna go get your interior guy and Jordan Jefferson to rotate with Mozzie since we lost Hankins.
What about that dude? Interior wise, what's his name from is it Evan Anderson?
Yeah, big Evan Anderson. He's just big for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's decent. I was like, but that's the thing, bro. Like Evan Anderson, you could probably get him a little bit later, though. I've seen him moving up boards like ever since I opened my big mouth. But like he's just big. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got much.
I hate to say it. Don't we need a new Hank?
Yeah, but that could be Jordan Jefferson. I said Jordan Jefferson's a better prospect than Evan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
What he like? 3 what?
Jordan Jefferson, he weighed in at 317.
That's good.
Yeah, but he has a more of a motor than like Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? So
I'll take it.
I would go with Jordan Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? You get some guy that can get in the backfield, you know, kind of get your defensive interior revved up because we got some holes there. So he can play 3 tech but also play 1
Jefferson
as well.
And Watts still on the next pick. I would go get Watts.
Cool, let's go get Jordan Jefferson.
Yeah, I think that's a good, because also too, we got to look at it this way. Do you want to get a 1 tech this late, or do you want to get a 1 tech in free agency for the cheap?
Yeah,
which they'll probably do.
Yeah,
I'm talking about after post June.
That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. So now we're looking at Ethan Driscoll. That's the tackle out of Marshall. If you want to do that, Tyron Hopper. I know the Cowboys have been interested in him as well. Jason McKellen.
Hopper more of an edge to you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you already got it up.
Do you mean like hand in the dirt? I think he's kind of like Fowler. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of your hybrid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Jay sitting there running back, but I think we're good on running back. We don't need to go right now. You got Tanner Bortolini, Johnny Dixon corner, Andrew Corker. I think
I'll take Bortolini now.
Yeah, it'd be moving the interior. Daquan Hardy.
Yeah, because if he like I said, I don't want.
They like him.
I want Bass to have.
So they like him. Have they talked to Tanner?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me take a look real fast. I'm pretty sure he.
I want all the players to have
talked to him at the combine, but it might have been like informal.
Informal,
like
okay, informal. Yeah, I like Tanner. So like I said, this is a guy that you can kind of get and just have some versatility. You know what I'm saying?
We got Powers Johnson and then Bortolini and Bass battling out, and we got Tyler Smith. I think the line is set.
Right. Yeah, he got good, but or you can also get Andrew out of TCU. I think James Slater was saying that because we're there at TCU's pro day. Oh yeah, because the Big 12 pro day was in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Daquan Hardy. You could get your wide receiver and Jordan Winnington. That would probably be the only wide receiver I would pull the trigger on. But for me, I would probably go. I would go with Tanner Bortolini here.
With you,
and then
did Wallace go?
Huh?
Linebacker.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think, and I feel like you can come back and get Trevon Wallace in the next. Trevon Wallace, I would say, I would pretty much slam money right now in Vegas that he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Why is he going so low? Is he going to go low in real life, or is he going to go like? I've heard people say we should go get him in the second. I was like, that's a little high.
He is going to be one of those players that's going to jump around. He is just instant IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have the IQ. Like he just plays off of this instant. He's all over the place.
Got Cooper. If we get Cooper and Wallace, I am going to sleep. I'm good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something too. We get Cooper and Overshown. That's gonna be
right
for a long ass.
We're gonna get 2 linebackers right there.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a long time.
That takes our linebacker core to a whole different level, bro. So Trevon Wallace is there. You can probably maybe wait.
I think you can wait. I'm getting him in the last 2 picks every time.
Yeah, you can probably wait. Me personally,
and I'm gonna tell y'all this: who we ended up getting Trey, but a guy that jumped like late, where he ended up being a 30 visit, And then pro day, Jace McClellan is sitting right there as well. You know what I'm saying? Which that caught me off guard, him being the 30 visit. When y'all showed me that this morning, I say, oh, I didn't know they was on him like that.
Right. Are we bad to double dip at running back? I don't think so.
I mean,
look at our running back room. We better double dip.
We get Trey Benson and McClellan. I think hey.
Yeah, like my guy just says, like, yeah, he says Trevin Wallace makes a lot of mistakes, but he said I was gonna break down his film the other day, and I was just like, bro, this is sloppy. You know what I'm saying, but he's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just
he just hype high motor. And
he just motor. You know what I'm saying? But you don't slip off a tackle. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
he wouldn't be starting though.
That's what I'm saying. He's a guy that could probably be like
special teamer.
Yeah, Jordan McGee is another linebacker. They pretty much can circle as well. So for me personally, I would probably either lean towards Jordan Whittington, just a wide receiver out there. You can go with Andrew Coker out of TCU, your tackle. Or I mean, I love Isaiah Davis at running back if I was going to double dip, but I would wait.
What about corner? Corner's dead.
Nah, corner ain't dead. Let's see a corner. Let's see a corner. Yes, dead. Never mind. It was a lie.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Aaron Scott Jr., is you up?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? We're talking about special teams guys, but hell, they ain't got rid of special teams. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it's going to be so many damn kick returns. You know what I'm saying? People going to get cooked, standing toe-to-toe. Like, bro, I'm
going with...
He got one of the best.
Huh? Yeah.
He got one of the best.
Yeah, Turpin should go crazy. Turpin should go crazy.
Is the tackle going to bump a Dogo off this roster before the season starts?
No, they like cheating, bro. They like cheating.
So don't even get the tackle because he's a waste. Get somebody that might actually be able to help us. So get the receiver.
He gives you position flex, plays left tackle and right tackle as well.
Ooh, Coker?
Yeah.
Oh, he played both?
Yeah, he played both sides.
Yeah.
So yeah, 400 snaps at left tackle, 327 at right tackle. Right tackle. So he played predominantly right tackle. So let's see here, 6'7", 315. So he has the size. Rashid Ali, they think he's a 30 visit as well, but I wouldn't go running back.
I go running back last pick every time.
Yeah. So me personally, I would either go with Andrew. I wouldn't go Jalen Ford.
It's the tackle and the receiver.
Yeah, or Jordan Whittington.
We haven't gone receiver
we
yet.
Got 35 tackles.
Go receiver.
They'll probably say, "Here you go, Dak. Here you go.
Right here, you get your receiver. You're making
it work.
You go. Here you go." I said, "All right, cool." So, all right, cool. Let me see if there's anybody else here before we pull the trigger. So here's Trevin Wallace. There's Evan Anderson. So you got my guy Kenny Logan.
233. I bet you.
My guy Kenny Logan from Kansas, versatile safety. All right, so we're gonna go wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Whittington.
Foot somewhere punching the wall. Y'all want receiver?
But we got a playmaker in Trey Benson, and then Trevin Wallace. I would say we probably get Trevin Wallace right here.
Woods wouldn't be mad at Trey Benson. That's his number one.
Yeah.
That's his number one,
bro.
I'm telling you, we're gonna be in the old man receiver market. Watch.
We are. We got
Martavis Bryant,
bro.
It's gonna be it's gonna be like Michael. Look, and that's gonna be all right, y'all. Shut up, y'all. We've been bad all year. Here go Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
bro. Ain't about to give Dak no weapon at receiver.
Right.
Like, no disrespect. They ain't about to do that, bro. And to be honest with you, though, I think a run game helps him a little better.
Right. It helps him way more. Way more.
I would go with Trevin Wallace here. I think he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy just off his pure athleticism.
Hey, DMV. We win 2 more games with a real running game.
True.
Someone
said we could bring Michael Gallup back on a cheaper deal.
Hey, look, we probably win that first Philly game with a real running game. We wouldn't have threw that ball to Schoonmaker.
Right.
We would have ran it.
Yeah, people forget though. We could not score from the 1 yard line. We had to throw a lot of corner routes and stuff to score down there.
But if you look at this chart and look at what Ezekiel Elliott did when he was in New England and he basically the colors and then shut up, bro.
I was trying to tell people, you know what I mean?
Because you know how much I want Zeke back, and everybody been killing me about it.
Pollard averaged 4.7 yards and short yards.
Yeah, if you look at the charts and the short yards averaging, bro, shut up, bro. Like, just watch the damn game and realize if Zeke is on the 1 yard line, he's not getting tackled by a corner. Like, it's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make football more complicated than it really needs to be.
And the Detroit game don't even happen because we sought the game away.
Right.
They don't even get the ball back.
Yeah, there was nobody to get us up out of there with that in that game. So
that deep pass down the right side, Dak don't make it because we sought the clock away.
Right. So here, this is Rashid Ali out of Marshall. They're kind of high on him. Yeah. Tyler Owens is a good safety. Kenny Logan's a real good safety. Yeah, we got Wallace. I just clicked the button on him because I was like, yeah.
No, I was about to get mad. Like, we didn't get Wallace.
Yeah, and then let's see here. You got my guy Blake Watson who's sitting here as well as your Tony Pollard replacement. Cedric Johnson, a big, heavy edge setter, also with Trajan Jeffcoat. Udolphin. Oh, Udolphin. He needs a nickname.
Just also think about some of these guys that's left too. They might not get them because they want to sign them and offer them like $20,000 and stuff.
Right.
Now, you know what's funny though? DMV, they be paying in the little. They'll give somebody $200,000.
Oh yeah, they'll pay extra. Yeah, because that's how they got Marquise Bell. Like they paid him a little extra, and also Hunter Lukey. They put a little extra in the bag. They get competitive hell in undrafted free agency.
You know, get competitive in the.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they treat the undrafted free agents better than our 6th round pick, bro.
Going in Dollar Tree with 200. Like,
right. Yeah, ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep the change.
Got all the stacks.
Keep the change, man. Actually, don't sound like a bad idea hitting at the Dollar Tree. So what y'all thinking, man? I'll let y'all pull the trigger on this last one.
I like Watson because of what I heard. I'm gonna be completely honest. From what when you said he was like
he's Tony Pollard
replacement for Tony Pollard, and I looked into him. For what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I know they like Rashid Ali,
right?
As well, but I don't know too much about him outside that he's on the 40 visit list or 30 visit list. That's it.
If I have
he also was at the Senior Bowl as well.
Yeah.
So they had an opportunity. They brought him in for a 30 visit after, seeing him at the Senior Bowl. So there's some interest there.
Then he might get because do we have any interest in Watson?
Nah, that's all me. I'm gonna drop.
So I would
drop his film tomorrow.
For the interest of how we know how the Cowboys do, go ahead and pull the trigger on Ali because we know how they get down.
So double dip at running back.
The 30 visit because I would have said double dip at linebacker, but we already did.
Yeah, we did.
Man, yeah. And also keep in mind if they wouldn't get another linebacker, like I would draft 3. I don't care, but they'll just try and throw him the bag. After.
If we get Ali, we killing our Zeke dream.
Because think about this, right?
They can cut him.
But you think about we re-sign Rico. They're technically counting Hunter. They're going to force Deuce whether you want to. We just got Trey Benson.
Hunter or Deuce can go. I'll bring Zeke.
So that's 4. You know what I'm saying? So it's
like, I feel you, bro. Look. I'm all about pushing guys off the roster.
Hunter or Deuce can go.
We got our asses handed to us last year.
They aren't pushing Deuce off this roster, bro. That story is
Hunter can go.
I know.
You're not putting Hunter off it. He an undrafted guy was a starter. So Hunter and Deuce is locked.
Hunter is the best running back we got right now. Let's keep it a buck. He's the best running back we got.
I mean, that was Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? That was Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, Mike wouldn't pull the trigger. Yeah. Hunter the best we got.
If Zeke's standing at the door and I can get somebody that's a definitive on the goal line, one of them can go. Because I saw Hunter on the goal line. He put it on the goal.
Look, you act like Deuce will make practice squad. So we cut him. Nobody else is getting him. Let's keep it 100.
Nah, somebody
Rico, we didn't cut him 1,000,000 times, and he still came back.
Nah, somebody would swipe Deuce, bro. They would swipe Deuce.
Hey, look, and use him right and piss me off.
Yeah, Deuce would get swiped if he. Yeah, they'll play a game with Malik Davis. You know what I'm saying? They'll cut Malik Davis every other week.
I don't know why they don't cut Josh Ball. He will be on the block.
He got them photos,
Nobody
man.
is stupid.
He got them photos, man. I would bet money that Deuce Vaughn is on this roster. That story is way too Dallas Cowboys.
I feel you.
You can't hand the ball to a story.
Here's what I'm saying.
I mean, but you know how they do. They know how.
We always say that though. We like, oh, this person ain't gonna make it. And then they right there.
Nah, Deuce is on this roster, bro. He's guaranteed.
But we said that about Isaiah Land. His ass is gone. So yeah,
that wasn't no cute story. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no cute story.
No, but you're right, though. I feel you. I feel you.
Let's go Rasheen
How Land
Ali.
looked from last year. I asked you on the group chat.
Let's go Rasheen Ali. And see people in the chat saying,
No,
my guy,
that's
my guy Travis, man. He's saying Kenny Logan, man. I'm about to get my guy Kenny Logan. I'm gonna hit him up today, see if I can get him on the show, man. Because I know we got plenty of safeties, man, but I like Kenny Logan, man. I also like Tyler Owens as well. So we'll go to Rasheen Ali, get up out of here because I gotta eat, man. I'm cramping up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tucker here play injured.
Yeah, bro, I'm cramping up, man. I got the.
Hey, I had a football coach tell me if you cramping up, if your is too dark and it's bubbling, you ain't a good teammate, bro. You ain't being a good teammate right now. You gotta be hydrated.
Yeah, I'm not hydrated at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, training, watching boxing, man. I've been getting back in the ring. And I'm cramping up, man. So, all right, bro. So here's the draft. We on the timeline. Yeah, let me download. Yeah, let me get that downloaded.
That's not bad. B plus, man. Everybody better leave me alone.
Yeah, so we traded back with the Bills. We got 3 picks. Jackson Powers got our center. We good there. Adrian Cooper, game record, linebacker. We good there. Trey Benson, running back, best in the draft, I would say.
Care of good old Zim.
We good there. McKinley Jackson. Extremely high upside defensive interior guy. Also got Jordan Jefferson, versatile guy. Tanner Bourne-Lini can play a little center, can play a little guard. Got your flexibility there. Jordan Whittington got your kind of the under the radar wide receiver that can play over the field and versatile. Trevin Wallace, huge upside potential, extremely athletic. And then you got Rasheen Ali, another running back, just in case you need a case of emergency. I like this draft, y'all.
We got them trenches together. I don't care. Nobody say.
Yeah, I like this draft. I like this. I'm a little bit. I'm excited now.
It get me a little excited for what I need. For what I need, bro.
I'm excited for the season, man. So
before we slide out of here, let's just be honest. Let's say because they're not as smart as us. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
If we left this draft with the top 3,
we're good.
And they just kind of messed up the rest of it. I'm still happy.
Right. Yeah, I'm still good. Yeah. They can go draft Luke Seahawk or whatever out of North Dakota State or something.
Interior. After those top 3, they're going to get defensive interior.
Because you got to replace Neville. You got to replace Hankins. Like you know what I'm saying? You need bodies. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of Cowboys fans don't understand. It's not just about stars, it's about depth. So when people say, oh, we don't need Zeke. All right, well, what happens if Rico goes down? Because last year was the first healthy season of Rico. Then what? Then you're going to see, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like stop thinking like you need depth. And what happens is when our front wall of talent goes down in Dallas, that's when things get dark. You know what I'm saying?
I love this draft too because I love the fact that it takes the pressure off. Kendricks, you got to be an all-pro.
Right.
You know you older, and that's fine. And it takes the pressure off Overshown.
Right.
Overshown. Yeah. Because I love the way that he put on and stuff like that, but you don't got to rush back.
Right.
Come back right. And we'll have a healthy linebacker core going forward.
Right.
So that's why I would love to double dip at linebacker, no question.
Because what people forget about Overshown, I think a lot of Cowboys fans didn't notice, and maybe it's my fault, right? But it's like people forget at Texas, he was a safety. So he's going to be our quote-unquote Marquise Bell. Like he played safety at Texas and was converted to linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So he was that real hybrid, the real one, not the fake one that Dan Quinn tried to create in the lab.
What we going to do with Bell, though? Is it a wrap because Quinn left?
I mean, I don't know. I think it just goes back to safety.
Bell said, "Hey, whoever gets set, that's what Bell. I'm moving back. Whoever gets set."
Yeah. I mean, Bell's a dog. He gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? And he's shown his upside because Bell's not a guy you can cut on waivers and get him back. So it's like you gonna have to find a position for him.
Overshown, like like when we first got him before the injury, he was heat-seeking missile. He had some pass rush in him a little bit. You think we gonna have him up there playing? Like that, like not playing edge or nothing like that, but just like using him on blitzes and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's best coming forward. You know what I'm saying? He's best coming forward. So, that's the thing, like you said, Rome. I want to not rush Overshown back. I know he's excited.
I would love it.
Cowboys always try to do that. So it's like, nah, bro, like let him kind of sit back, and then you have Kendricks, you have Damone Clark, you can still rep. And then you have Adrian Cooper. That's kind of good core. Then you can toss an Overshown when he gets fully healthy and he'll be revved up.
And guess what we not talking about, though? This is the crazy thing about it. We ain't talking about Micah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Micah moving back.
Right.
Which is crazy because then Micah becomes the ultimate chess piece once again.
Right.
Which, you know what I'm saying? Linebacker got so murky.
Like that, but Micah will play linebacker as long as he getting his check like a DN.
Right.
I'll play linebacker. Just give me my D in check. I'll play whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But now we don't have to feel like, oh, we got to play him here at linebacker.
Right.
Oh, we playing him at edge too much. Like now,
right.
A smart team would have paid Micah. Said, yo, we just want you to play everywhere. We're going to pay you at the top of the market. We just need you to play everywhere. That's a smart team would have did.
Right.
Instead, we going to try to pay him like a linebacker, and we're going to get a holdout.
Right. Yeah, man. It's gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark.
It's gonna get dark with that holdout because he's gonna get right on that podcast.
Bro, he gonna get right
on that podcast. But with the draft if he does out, I think this defense could survive with how we just drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Micah gonna get on that podcast and say, "Come get me, Philly."
right. He gonna be courtside at a Sixers game in an Eagles jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we gonna be sick.
Yeah, hell no, bro. Cause they're gonna troll the hell out of us, man. But yo, my guys, man, appreciate y'all for coming on, man. We're gonna have to do this again, man. The group chat. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no name for our show yet. We might as well call it the group chat, man.
We let you on the group chat for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, group chat, man. Y'all see how we go.
We should let the fans pick. We should let the fans out there pick. Like, just throw some names out there to us in the comment section, and then we'll pick the best one. Right. Or we have your voters.
Well, here's how crazy it is, man. We used to be talking. I forgot that we even had people watching on the live. Like, oh yeah, we still live. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, man, y'all not done. Oh, my fault.
Yeah, man. But should we appreciate y'all, man? DMV, I'm gonna start with you, bro. For everyone wanting to find you, where can they find you, my guy?
Y'all can find me on YouTube, DMV Fanatic. On Twitter, you can find me at DMV Fanatic 1. And on Instagram, Real DMV Fanatic. There's a lot of fake DMV fanatics out there. They from the DMV, but they ain't the DMV fanatic. Right. But I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, my guy Ro, man. Where everybody can find you, bro?
Hey, man. Cowboys _ Talk on Twitter, where I argue with crazy people. Cowboys Fan Talk on YouTube, where we talk sanely and have some sense about ourselves. And then Cowboys Fan Talk on Instagram, where I made a post for the first time in like 2 years, and I think I need to keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Instagram was rough, bro.
I snuck over there real quick. You saw me?
Yeah, like, man, Instagram is rough, bro. So yeah, man, I'm trying.
I snuck right back. I left. I said, "Oh, that's not my spot." All right, cool.
That's what they drive, bro. Like, you don't belong.
Right.
Back to the ghetto you go.
Right.
From the churches.
Yeah. Get back to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You sewer rat. Like, that's how you do.
Have a Twitch on you on Twitter.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You'll say you Twitter, man. You can't be walking out at night by yourself, man. You got to say, who you with, man? Like, oh, I know Tuck, man. Okay, bro. You good, man. Make sure you're on the right side of the street. But yeah, man, y'all can find me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Salute to everybody out there. YouTube channel CFO Sports. But I'm actually going to be starting a new channel this weekend. And it's probably going to be, I don't know, I haven't named it yet, but I'm going to name it, man. But over there, I'm going to be talking to everything, man. So it's not going to be just Cowboy stuff. So I'm going to have boxers on, rappers, entertainers, all sorts of stuff. So we're building something new over there. Brand new channel, definitely let everybody know, man. But appreciate everyone for rocking with us, man. We're doing this for y'all, Cowboys Nation. I know it's bad times right now. It's damn near embarrassing. But at the end of the day, we all we got, man. We're going to continue to rock for each other. And we're going to find it out, man. At the end of the day, we got that dude back there in Rome's, you know what I'm saying, shirt, Dak. You know what I'm saying? At least Dak going to hold it up. You know what I'm saying? Dak's, I always call Dak the Instagram filter. Even when things get ugly, just put Dak on it. He going to make it all right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just sprinkle some Dak on it, and we're going to be optimistic, man. So I appreciate
Hey, look, we got Chuma.
See, bro. See, now. We out, bro. We out of the damn Chuma, bro, man. Yo, appreciate y'all, Cowboys Nation. We'll do this again let's just do it again next week, man. We might as well do it as we gear for the draft, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it,
bro. Appreciate y'all. Peace.